Hello, and welcome. I'm so glad you found your way here, to our little corner of the internet, our virtual forest cabin. You're on the channel that helps you rediscover the simple, profound art of sleep. Tonight, we're not just talking about closing your eyes. We're embarking on a journey together, a lecture for sleep. Imagine for a moment that you're here with me, in a cozy cabin nestled deep within a quiet ancient forest. The air is crisp and clean, carrying the scent of pine and damp earth. Outside, the world has hushed itself. The only sounds are the gentle rustle of leaves and the distant soft call of an owl. Inside, a warm fire crackles in the hearth, casting a gentle, dancing glow across the wooden walls. You're wrapped in a soft, warm blanket, feeling safe, secure, and completely at ease. This is the state we want to cultivate not just in our imagination, but in our reality every single night. Why is sleep so elusive for so many of us? In our fast-paced, brightly lit world, we've become disconnected from the natural rhythms that have guided human beings for millennia. Our brains are constantly buzzing with information. Our screens glow long after the sun is set, and our stress levels often remain high, even when our bodies are crying out for rest. We've forgotten the simple secrets that the forest and the night have always known. The first secret is about embracing the darkness. Our bodies have an internal clock, the circadian rhythm, which is profoundly influenced by light. When the sun goes down, our brain is cued to produce melatonin, the hormone that makes us feel sleepy. But our modern lives are filled with artificial light from phones, tablets, and TVs. This blue light tricks our brain into thinking it's still daytime, suppressing melatonin production and making it difficult to wind down. So the first step is to reclaim the night. An hour or two before bed, begin to dim the lights in your home. Switch from harsh overhead lighting to softer lamps. And most importantly, put away the screens. Allow your eyes and your brain to adjust to the encroaching darkness, signaling that the day is truly ending and it's time for rest. Instead of scrolling, what can you do in this precious pre-sleep hour? This brings us to our second secret: creating a gentle transition. Think of it as a landing strip for your mind. You wouldn't expect a plane to go from full speed to a complete stop instantly, and we shouldn't expect our brains to either. This is the time to create a personal ritual, a sequence of calm activities that tells your body, we're preparing for sleep now. This could be reading a physical book, not on a screen, perhaps a gentle novel or some poetry. It could be listening to calming music or a quiet podcast. Maybe it's some light stretching to release the physical tension of the day. A warm bath or shower can also be wonderfully effective, as the subsequent drop in your body temperature helps to trigger sleepiness. The key is consistency. When you perform the same ritual every night, your body learns the cues and begins to relax automatically. The third secret lies in the environment itself, your own personal cabin, your bedroom. This space should be a sanctuary for sleep, and only sleep. If possible, avoid working, eating, or watching intense movies in your bed. You want your brain to associate your bed with one thing: peaceful rest. Let's make it as comfortable as possible. Keep the room cool. A lower temperature is more conducive to sleep. Ensure it's as dark as you can make it, using blackout curtains if necessary. And finally, make it quiet. If outside noise is an issue, consider a white noise machine, a fan, or even earplugs. You are the architect of your own sleep haven. Create a space that feels as safe and serene as our imaginary forest cabin. Now let's talk about the mind. Often it's not the outside world, but the inner world that keeps us awake. Worries, to-do lists, and replayed conversations can race through our heads the moment we lie down. The fourth secret is to give these thoughts a place to go other than your pillow. Keep a notebook by your bed. Before you settle in, take a few minutes to perform a brain dump. Write down everything that's on your mind, the tasks for tomorrow, the things you're worried about, any lingering ideas. By getting them out of your head and onto paper, you give yourself permission to let them go for the night. You can even write down a few things you're grateful for. This simple act of focusing on the positive can shift your mental state from one of anxiety to one of contentment, paving the way for peaceful dreams. If you still find yourself lying awake, don't fight it. This is perhaps the most important secret of all. Acceptance. Tossing and turning, getting frustrated and watching the clock only creates more stress and anxiety, making sleep even more difficult. If you've been awake for more than 20 minutes, it's often best to get out of bed. Go to another dimly lit room and do something quiet and relaxing, like reading or listening to that calm music again. Only return to bed when you start to feel genuinely sleepy. This breaks the cycle of anxiety and reinforces the idea that your bed is for sleeping, not for worrying about not sleeping. Breathing is your anchor. It's the rhythm of life itself. When your mind is racing, bring your attention gently back to your breath. There's a simple technique called box breathing. Inhale slowly for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly for a count of 4, and then hold the exhale for a count of 4. Repeat this cycle. It's a simple, powerful way to calm your nervous system and quiet the mental chatter. Feel the air filling your lungs, and feel it gently leaving. This focus on the physical sensation of breathing grounds you in the present moment, pulling you away from the worries of the past or future. Remember, sleep is not a battle to be won. It is a natural state to be allowed. It's a surrender. It's about letting go of the day, trusting that you have done enough, and allowing your body and mind the profound restoration they need. Just like the forest settles into a deep and restorative quiet each night, you too can find that stillness within yourself. So as we bring our time in the cabin to a close, take these secrets with you. Dim the lights. Create a gentle transition. Build your sanctuary. Empty your mind onto paper. And if you find yourself awake, be kind to yourself and focus on your breath. Reconnect with the simple, timeless rhythms of night and day. Thank you for spending this time with me here. I hope this has been helpful and calming for you. If you enjoyed our session, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more lectures on the art of sleep. May your nights be peaceful and your rest be deep. Sleep well,